Good evening, Speed Gaming fans. I am the Kuchiri, and welcome to the third match in our Castlevania Aria of Sorrow Randomizer tournament between cemo and Fuse. Joining me today is Goes and Gaia. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Just finished a run myself, and I am super excited for this race.
This is our third match of the day. We've been having Castlevania Aria Sorrow Day here on Speed Gaming. Already gone through 2 best of 3s already. I do not want to talk about one of them. Anyway, but this should be a good game between cemo and Fuse. Hopefully they can start here soon. Oh, I need to unready, that's why. So they're now getting the countdown, and they're going to start. It's been a long day. So if you're new to the Castlevania Aria of Sorrow Randomizer, we've taken the beloved 2003 Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, and we have randomized it almost everything. Weapon drops, soul drops, even the souls you need to get the best ending, which that's what our runners are going for. Best ending, no major glitches. So we're going to have to find 3 books, 3 souls with those books, and other souls that allow us to traverse. And while we're doing that, gain some levels, smash some monsters. So we're in the castle interior, going through. Basic start. We'll see if these runners do the early Kaiser Knuckle. That's actually one of the best fist weapons in the game, and that's the first drop here. So both our runners did take that save. They're going to go ahead down to the underground reservoir. We can't really fully explore this because we school us to do so. But there is 2 items out here. One of them takes a little bit to get to. We do get a werewolf from our soul canister.
I'm personally not experienced with werewolf myself, Kuchiri. Have you used it at all?
No, one of the best things about this randomizer when you're playing it casually, you get to use all kinds of souls that you probably would never have used at vanilla. In fact, last night I actually used the slime soul for the first time and had a blast with it. Who knows, maybe... Oh my goodness, these early good weapon starts here. The Miss Lane is a very fast swinging sword. I would not be surprised if we start using that.
Kioma Demon pickup as well. That's really good. He'll be able to utilize that for routing and getting through rooms faster, just using that invincibility there.
Now these runners are getting a very good start. Nice intro here.
I'm curious, do you think any of them are going to switch over to that werewolf?
Probably not. This is their first tournament race. They don't want to start using a soul that may not get them anywhere, but who knows? Creaking Skull is a boss you could try and see the damage up on, but those 83s from those slashes, you really can't go wrong with this sword.
And speaking of things you can't go wrong with, there's Ancient Belt. Great accessory pickup.
And real fact, it's actually based off of Kamen Rider Kuka's belt.
Today I learned.
Are you into anime, Gozen?
I am.
You should try some Kamen Rider. It's pretty good.
I'm adding that to my list right now.
So we get the flying armor here. That's our first progression. It's a way we can do a long jump that we need to move on. In fact, that's actually the last location in 4 progression to get to the second part of the castle.
And that's also vanilla. So Fred,
So we got this nice little climb here. Don't forget to give these runners a follow. Check out the brackets. We could still use some commentators in the Aria community if you want to help out with that kind of stuff. Maybe also vote on the next Castlevania Randomizer tournament we do. We're also found in all the maps.
He said no, he doesn't want it.
That was Death's Robe with the Wrongless Spear. This siege right now, what the... So, we already had the best fist whip in the game. We have the best spear in the game. We have one of the best armors in the game. Cemo, you cannot make this jump with just flying armor.
Yes, he can.
Oh.
There is a 1 pixel position, and he got it.
Oh my goodness.
And Fuse got the clip!
Shows why I know.
Beautiful execution there. So Fuse actually used the Axe Armor's axe to damage boost up with the flying armor to throw him up there. I think that room had a persimmon in it, and they both opted not to grab that.
They both opted not to grab the combat knife either because they both have the Wrongless Spear. Like, they could use that right now and just keep it for the rest of the game. I'm pretty sure both runners are going to come back here for that Death's Rope, though.
Oh, for sure. If they can route it in. So what do you want to see him get next, Kitchery? I'm thinking Mothus. Let's completely just not have a Black Panther seat.
Oh, who knows? I mean, with the rate this is going, we'll probably get Hippogriff next. Let's just go ahead and have our super jumps. With all 3 books and souls in top floor. Just, you know, if you're really gutsy, you can just skip out on, you know, 75% of the castle and have a true jet seat.
So what you're saying is you just want a new record set, beat the game in like 30 minutes?
I was surprised when we started hitting those 40 minutes earlier this week with all of our practices. I was surprised I had a sub-hour the other night.
I'm still trying to get that myself. It's still eluding me, unfortunately.
Alright, so we're getting to the next split here that we'll probably see Cemo take it safe here. He's going to go down to the left. There's 2 items there. If Cemo's not a fan of either of these 2 items, hard reset will save about a minute or so. Some coffee or tea. Caffeination. Let's just call it that. One more long room here. And now, yep, there we go. That's the hard reset for Cemo. And Fuse follows suit. We also have Super Potion back here. More than likely, we're not grabbing that. Unfortunate as is. And we're down to Chapel. That's some tasty meat right there.
Good stuff for sure. They're going to be able to see all the items in here, but they won't be able to get to one of the items on the upper left side of the room.
Gotta be careful of those jumps as well. Those bells kind of do swing back and forth. Now, I think I would have grabbed that sword just to sell something later on. Of course, we're not grabbing the spoiled milk. Oh, we get our ability soul. There's our Malphas. Now, Cemo could turn around and go back towards the living quarters. See, with that Rungular Spear, Hit Hunter wouldn't be too big of a hassle.
That is true. Ooh, that's a Rune Ring pickup. Love to see that.
Gotta get some good Bullet Souls or Guardian Souls to go with it. Not getting that Scarf because we got the Rune Ring just a second ago. Cemo will be the first person into the Manticore fight. Hey! Is this randomized?
I'm looking at you, Kachiri. You rolled it.
Yeah, this guy will do 1/4 of the main core's health with each hit that Rando Spear. That's not busted or anything.
Nah, this is totally normal. And a handgun. Alright.
Fuse got the skeleton on the exact same skeleton. Whoops. Fuse is also not using the Rando Spear.
He got the soul from Manicore, and it's Red Minotaur. That's big.
That is going to come to use. We can't really use it until we're about level 13 or 14 or so, because you need 150 magic points to use it. But you find something like Arc Demon. Oh, we get another ability soul here. There's our Galamoth. Okay. You know, Living Quarters is the next play, for sure.
I wonder if Fuse is going to take the same route here, or still value the shop priority and go down and go towards the study and get Hammer.
So that Galamoth, you just unlock 2 big locations. Alright, the area above the zombies, we get a potion. One more check here. And Pitch Black Suit, or Auroch Suit. I can never tell the difference in those sprites.
I can't either. Someone told me to look at the tie, and it's slightly different, but I've never actually sat down and looked.
They're basically the same to me. Another potion. This one we're going to grab. I mean, 50 hit points is 50 hit points. Or 100. It's 100, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 100.
Alright, so Cemo is moving towards Dansar and Living Quarters. We'll see if Cemo goes all the way to Living Quarters or takes the first upwards path to Dance Hall. Alright, Dance Hall it is. Ooh, there is a soul here. And Cemo's trying to grab it through the wall.
You could actually put that skeleton on. I think he'd throw the bone high enough underneath. It would just hit the base.
Okay, where is Fuse going? Is Fuse going to go up to Dance Hall as well? Yes, that is the play. Nemesis! Oh, Cemo just wanted the soul and get out. Okay. Interesting play right there. Fuse was going to try and go the long way around to get that soul. Did get it with the skeleton, so skeleton was the move for that one.
And he's saving a little bit of time too, because it looks like he's following Cemo here in terms of routing. So not having to sleep out of that and traverse all the way up there is going to save him a couple seconds.
Yeah, they're trying to chase that Galamoth right now. Wait.
Nope, that's
Fuse
an early garden.
Yeah, that's a garden's play from Fuse. Fuse will be able to go to the garden and then eventually Clock Tower. We'll see which one of these route versions pays off. just use the spear. It does 100 damage. Alright, Scarf. Right, activate the warp point. So far, the last couple seeds, there has been a panther in the headhunters, area. There was one inside the Udine spooky, stormy cloud section. We need to come up with better names for areas.
Tempest Tower? Because it's thunderstorming? It's like a tempest outside?
Something like that, yeah. Too bad we can't add a custom music track, just have like the Song of Storms from 64 play there.
Don't worry, I'll get right on that. MSU for GBA.
So of course, Headhunter. 3 separate hits, 3 separate kind of like boss fights there. Rando is doing 100 damage, so it's only about 7 or 8 hits per phase. Cemo doesn't have that much healing, so try and stay away from actually getting hit here. Fuse, I have not seen if Fuse has found anything of importance yet in Flowing Gardens, but there is a soul cancer here.
Yeah, the best thing he's found so far before this soul canister was a cream puff. So
now we get a siren. Now, see, these souls canisters are important because all 3 of the souls that Udine off of Headhunter. That's interesting. Anyway, as I was saying, the canisters all hold something that could be part of the 3 souls we need to become Dracula then the Seed. Spoiler alert.
Wait, we become Dracula? What?
I know, in the Castlevania game, right?
That doesn't make sense. Usually we're the belt. Wait a minute.
No, and then what's funny is the sequels, the same thing happens. You just become Dracula again. It's like, didn't we just do this? Anyway. I love the sequel to this. I probably put way too many hours into that one. Fuse is leaving the gardens before going to Clock Tower. Interesting. Nothing in Tempest Tower of Storms. Still got the Galamoth section.
I saw him get killer fish. Did he get killer fish from the fish?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
Is this random?
Off of bat, no. Trucker is saying it was off of bat. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Trucker.
I mean, they both died about the same time, so I was more focused on what Cemo was doing. I mean, if we have to do some Skula section, that could be useful. Alright, we got Udine and Skula. Here's our water section. Like, little gift there in the... I guess that area is also storming.
Okay, so Chrono Tower actually paid off here because of the just immense fact that that's Skula required to beat the game. So that in itself was good. So kudos to Cemo for routing that. And Fuse is making his way up from the inner quarter section right now as well.
Ooh. Oh, so Werewolf's that fire attack. So that's kind of like old school Holy Water. Whip Sword. I'm not getting that sword. Getting the Strawberry though because Cemo is low on healing. We do not have Kicker Skeleton, so we probably will only see what this soul holds for Cemo here. X Armor. So yeah, no, I mean, with that school, basically everything in the underground is open to us, minus the forbidden area. We still have a couple of one-off checks we can do as well. Udine did kind of put Olive Gardens into logic. The Merman Room check is also open to us. I would go to... Also, we have neither of these runners done study yet, so we still have Hammer to unlock to see if he has anything good. Cemo's actually walking back to the castle corridor.
I think he's gonna drop down and do gardens.
That will be a good play.
We know the garden section itself won't pay off, but because he's got Skula, he can definitely full clear the clock tower section, go down, get the warp point, and then be able to fast travel back there. And if he does that, he could actually go down and route in study.
This would be the one seed where everything's in the study, though. That's the... That would be this seed. Yeah, okay, that did have Killer Fish.
Okay.
He did pull on Skula, though, so... He's planning on taking a dip when he gets to that point.
What do you think Fuse is going to do when he checks his Chrono Mage location and realizes that School is there? What do you think he's going to go with that?
If I was in that position, I'd probably go back to the castle entrance. I think at one point in time, you will just have to go ahead and get Hammer so you can start buying some healing. I probably would do that next. Then I would start with Merman Room and make my way around the underground. Fuse is using the Mistletoe. I need to learn how to pronounce half these sword names. And is having a very rough Headhunter fight right now.
He does have the wrongest, doesn't he?
He does have the wrongest, but a lot of runners, for some reason, if it's a weapon they don't use that often, will tend to avoid it. That's why I tend to try and make myself practice Rongulus, because I've noticed a lot of seeds have given that like mid-game or early game. Yeah, no, and it's only just a few hits, because I believe each form of Headhunter, if I'm not mistaken, is like 750 health.
I believe that's correct, yeah. So, I mean, it's when Cemo got there, it was like 106, 107. So,
Yes.
So just calling that 100, that's 8 hits compared to these 37s from the Mistland, so.
And like these bone towers right here. One hit with the Rango's spear, and you've just killed all 4 of them. Oh, maybe 3. Fuse does get the Headhunter kill. We'll get the Udine. Slow, but at the same time, it makes up for with damage. And right now, with you have no like low health, like if you can attack freely with something, I don't know, it just feels better.
I can understand the speed element too, like the argument of speed versus that. I think still in like a boss fight situation, I'd switch to it. Traversing the overworld, I would definitely stick to like the Mistletoe just because it is faster. You can do better movement with it because of jump cancel and things like that. It's pretty difficult to jump cancel the Rongus because I think you have to do like a jump and a half technically for like the frame, and even then you're trying to hit an enemy at a higher hitbox. So that argument I can completely understand.
Oh, Fuse takes a death before finding out what the other soul was. When was his last save? Did he save right after Headhunter?
I don't think he did. He might have. It doesn't... Wait. Did he? Okay, he did. We're good.
Alright,
it. It's not a big deal.
Simo's gonna get some pudding.
I'd say maybe, what, 30 seconds lost there?
Not give or take. Knows the first yellow canister is Udine. We'll find out that the other one is school out here in just a second. Is just going to sleep out of that room. Not deal with the art demons. Sleep out.
I don't blame him one bit. It's doing 70 plus damage, almost 80 to him. He used up a bunch of healing items in the headhunter fight. I wouldn't want to handle that. And we still don't have shop access, so we're limited to our inventory.
Oh, Castlevania. I am just going to give them try and pronounce names.
Don't worry, I got you. So Cognaza there, a fairly good soul. I've not used it myself, but I've heard that it can do some work.
Alright, Simo is giving us our death fight. Death is a place where we could get progression. Two phases here. First off, we have to fight this scythe. And here comes Rangus again. For 105 damage. Whew. And look at that, you could also get 2 hits with a double jump as well.
Yeah, I like that, especially here. In a fight like Headhunter, like, because you have to try to balance that double jump, it's only really good on like the second phase where you're fighting the old man who's casting in the air to do the double jump like that. So that's really good, be able to utilize that here. He'll also be able to, if he can get good positioning with Death in the second phase during like the dashes or the scythe toss, be able to get a bunch of multi hits too and dodge the scythe.
You gotta be careful though. That scythe has a massive hitbox. But Simo has found enough food items. But yeah, like getting almost 300 damage per attack of Death is just massive right now. Death probably has 2. Oh, nope, 1 hit left. There we go.
It was 2 when you said it, so you're fine.
Zombie Officer. It's a possibility for that to be one of our Dracula souls.
I've heard a lot of runners really like that soul, actually, just to even use that. Have you used it at all?
Can't say I have. You know, jumping and getting healed, it does help a little bit, like, let's say during, you know, second phase of Chaos or first phase of Chaos even. Also, Legion if you're jumping and attacking.
Yeah, I need to actually do some more practice with that, because if it's just being in the air and like attacking to get the health back, that's pretty good.
Simo's avoiding the bomb half a clock tower and maybe just to get the save, then go down.
Yeah, if he was too low, if something bad happened, say in like the spike maze there, that could be devastating.
Fuse does go into study, gets a silver plate. That's our first armor pickup. Okay. Followed by our second armor pickup in leather armor. Going to skip that though. Oh, so it just eliminates all knockback cooldown. Okay. Did you get a blue soul here? Manticore. We have. Yep, that's our forbidden area access now. We have that in full logic.
Yeah, so we pretty much have everything open. It's save for 2 spots. One we already saw, which was the potion there. But we do still need slide, or technically I think it can be done with Giant Bat. Yeah, it can be done with Giant Bat for the middle trial.
Yep. Armor of Fire. That'll be Cemo's first piece of armor. You know, 2.5 increase in stats. Not too bad. But we are getting a lot of stuff here in the study. We'll also have Hammer unlocked. And Clock Tower is cleared.
Great use of the Medusa heads there by Cemo to just damage boost his way through the spikes, taking smaller chunks of damage. It's really good use of that.
Dude, Black Belt's actually a decent success rate, but our runners did both get rune rings, so I still pick it up for the money.
I mean, at this point, you have Manticore, which, in my opinion, it's the best Rush Soul, and a Rune Ring. Those would always be on at any time until we get, you know, Black Panther.
So Clock Tower had nothing, so maybe we get an ability soul here. Technically, this is locked by Forbidden Area or Dash, but oh, gotta find the right angle.
If he goes up high enough, he can actually get it. He needs to go up one more floor, but the Siren will do it. That's amazing! So he just got, I'd like to point out, the slide, which you normally need to get into that little alcove to get that. That's great!
So slide was blocked by Forbidden Area access.
That's actually amazing. And immediately after, though, Fuse got rewarded with a Flame Demon Bullet Soul. So that's really good.
Oh, that's one of the best. You know, that one, Demon Lord is really good. Demon Lord is the, like, improved version of Flame Demon. We got a little Fireball. That Fireball does, like, 100 damage per, like, fourth of a second while it's traveling. You get yourself a big enemy, you shoot that Fireball, and you're hitting it, like, 5 times.
Speaking of big enemies, a great way to take one of those down is with an Ascalon. Fuse just picked that up in the backdash room.
And we got ourselves the Great Armor fight. Again, using Instillion, I guess for the sword cancels, but this would be just a few hits with the wrong spear. We got a blue soul here. Is this our Black Panther?
No, but it is Creaking Skull, which is a really good blue soul for damage. It's a really good combat piece. So I do personally have great enjoyment of that.
Alright, Cemo skipped the save room for the healing. Gets to ride the horsey a bit.
I actually really like this from Cemo because he could go up, save, because he's gonna get slide up there, and then do the entire check of the forbidden area, find nothing, reset up, and then full clear study. This is actually really good routing.
That's if he goes that way. He could still go to the arena or underground cemetery.
Is that our hippogriff?
Or,
oh,
you know, there's only a couple things that can be now since we found most of the ability souls, so.
at least we have logical access to the backdash room. He is gonna get that teleporter, so that's good. It's always a good thing to pick up, especially to do any type of shop visits, except he doesn't have that yet, and it looks like, yeah, he's gonna not do what I said.
It's also been a while since he saved because he skipped that save room, but we will see what's slide locked up here.
That's true. We still haven't seen a single book yet either.
Yeah. Just a hammer up there.
Yep, nothing exciting, so that's good. Meanwhile, Fuse is going to go back to the front. Looks like he's going to take the opportunity to shop since he got hammer unlocked.
Ooh, cemo does have Rongulus Spear, which would melt Legion, so that might be the play.
That is actually very true. I didn't even think about that. Level 14 over here for cemo, and let's see, he's just selling some things right now. I got excited because I thought I saw Rongulus Spear in the shop again.
Alright, so strawberries for healing. Nothing big on swords yet. There's a Rongulus Spear. There's a Rongulus Spear in the shop, by the way.
That's
and
great.
A gun.
So yeah, there's a final sword if our runners want that. And it looked like there was a Kaldabog there as well.
Alright, the freebie is the Muramasa, which is actually pretty big. Can hit up to 3 times.
That is a wonderful blade.
And we are getting to the Legion fight.
I think he came in with the missile plane on, so I wonder if he's going to stick with that and do jump cancels. He does have backdash, so he could Rongulus backdash.
There's Rongulus.
All right, here we go. Is he going to do Manticore strats with it too? Yes! Beautiful! Beautiful! Yeah, 258 a poke right now. Look at that fat damage.
Oh, yeah.
You guys have,
Plus, Rongulus is one of those weapons that can actually hit the core through the shell.
It is a little risky because you do have to get pretty close to it while it's moving at you, but it's worth it. Get it? Oh, just one more second. He would have had.
And to be honest, I'd do it as soon as the shell touches that platform.
Oh yeah, I would just back up to the wall. Oh, he's facing the wrong way, but this is fine. He's still getting big damage in.
It works.
He got one corner down. That's all you need. You're gonna take a lot less
Problem
damage.
Is that
There you go.
This is actually probably going to make him level 20 from level 14.
It's not that much experience, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, this is so satisfying to do that in this room.
It's so good. Fuse found giant bat.
In the boat section.
Okay, so that means we've got everything then logically opened up for sure.
He's level 18.
Oh, you were close.
It's a lot of XP.
That's blocking mail.
Oh, well, don't need any more armor this seed.
This is going to be the first time I ever actually get to see it used.
The one thing I hate about it is if it goes off a lot, you'll just hear it go ting 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 ting, like really. Ooh, Sherman's ring.
Speaking of Balmong, Fuse found Balmong.
Who was speaking of Balmong?
I brought it up earlier because it was in the shop.
Oh.
Yeah, the shop's actually pretty good because Fuse hasn't killed Death, and he did kill Headhunter, so it was part of that one shop upgrade. I'm curious when cemo gets his shop, what we're gonna see for the second upgrade.
So chance for claim in there.
Very, very good chance, and we've got a lot of high cost items that we could sell off too, so definitely have options. Is worth noting neither of our runners have gone back yet for that Death's Robe. I wonder if both of them are just keeping that still in the back of their mind.
No, do you have a way to Death Robes? I don't think we do.
Giant
do we?
bat.
Oh yeah, that's right. Only Fuse has it though. He just grabbed it.
Yep, that is correct.
We're also basically 80% done with checks, and we have yet to see a single book.
That silver gun, though.
That silver gun is going to be used for memes. Oh,
Is
yeah.
that... No, best friend. The real question is that like a required meme that we use that gun? Please be Black Panther. It's
Imp.
We still have yet to see Black Panther. Great use of that fireball. There's our first book. We need bat or we need hippogriff. It's in that upper cove there. All right, so this is actually paying off then for Fuse because he's going to be able to get all of those checks because of that bat pickup.
That's going to cost a lot of mana, though.
It does take a lot of mana.
Ooh, not opening up the warp point yet. I like how Cemo has basically done every single check he can do without opening up Hammer. So he's so low on healing items. But he is almost level 20 now after counting those 2 gargoyles. Those are about like 230 XP, I think, or 210. We cannot do all 3 rooms on Cemo's side because we don't have Slide or Giant Bat.
You might get lucky.
Oh, he's going to kill one of them with the dash Manicore!
Oh, man. This is... Can I just say right now, this is the most enjoyable run because it's been, like, packed full of memes. We've got the silver gun, which I imagine is going to get used later. We've got the best use of Manticore ever. You can't sleep this. You came in from this room. Oh, dude, and he got hit with the foot!
He felt the taste of defeat.
Oh, you went there.
Thank you. I've been here all day.
Sure, you have.
DDR. Oh no, actually, Balor.
I like this.
Destroy one eye, then we destroy the other eye. Also, try not to get punched, especially when you don't have that many healing items.
Oh, great double hits there.
Got a couple triple hits too. Ooh! There's a punch. Yeah, you're gonna have to heal here in a second. Ooh, he actually did get a double hit with Demon Lord. Very nice.
It's definitely good. He's got to be really close here on phase 2. He gets the phase 2 because he's got double jump. He can put on the flying armor as well. Yep, here we go. So just time the jumps. You can do this without getting hit. Yeah, he's playing it safe. You can tell because he's staying on the ground. It's really smart.
Yeah, if this fire hits him once, he is dead.
100% he will definitely die from that, so he's got to do this hitless.
I almost have flawless Balor ability, and then all of a sudden I forgot how to dodge that fire. Malfuzz, and then wouldn't be grabbing that. Fuse is actually going to the waterfall section. Ooh. We get Iron Golem.
Absolutely throw that on. It's gonna just let him get through things. Pick the full health. There you go, DDR time. So, Fuse has found 1 book. Still has that rune ring.
Is he going to have enough magic to get up here? Barely! Alright, so DDR room, just money. Ooh, that was a lot of time for money. A beast who beautiful singing voice, that's a siren. Also, Soma's level 23. I was going to say that out loud after the Balor fight, but I didn't want to be wrong again. Satan's ring, but we're... Oh. Fuse was going back and forth on it. Does Fuse have Manticore? Also, where's our... Oh, wait, no. Giant bats are upwards progression.
So it is worth noting, Fuse is still level 12, so he's definitely a little ways back in levels, but he's got more areas covered because of that giant bat, as well as the slide.
Oh, there's our second book.
Just missing that book 3, and we'll be good to go.
Yeah, but see, that's the difference, like, between doing Legion and Balor is basically that XP that Cemo has for being level 23.
Yeah, that's huge.
And if they get Cronin Mage and they walk past a Skyfish room, like, Skyfish has the same amount of XP as Legion.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, let me pull up the beast here real fast. Yeah, 3,000 XP for killing Skyfish.
Needles in the soul canister behind the waterfall. So Cemo is going to make the play here to go into the forbidden area.
Oh.
More than likely go up.
Oh, my
he will
bad.
go up.
It's the same XP as Headhunter. Legion has 12,000 XP, my bad.
Oh, okay.
But still, so if you farm those Skyfishes, which you can kind of easily do if you have the mana, you just pile it on, kind of.
So here's the unfortunate thing. Cemo doesn't know that Slide is up top, so he's not able to go out and save if he doesn't find anything down here. So no matter what, he's going to have to take this trip back.
But we do have 2 items down here, though.
Absolutely, and they could be, hopefully, our 3rd book.
Or, right now we have the whole, you know, giant bat as our upward momentum. We can also find ourselves Hippogriff.
If Cemo finds Hippogriff here, this will actually be really big for him. Just because of the fact that he'll be able to then get book 1 when he comes out of here. Because I'm feeling confident enough to say he may go up to check for the slide, but if he gets Hippogriff, he'll go back and you'll clear that room out. While he's doing that, Fuse is actually on the top floor here. Can't blame him, making great use of that bat here. Gonna check all the areas up there.
Get Potato Pancake, while the other item is Potato Pancake. Oh, that's the hard reset. Where was the last save? In the arena, actually. Okay. Yeah, no, Cemo, you need to go and do the study.
100%. You need to go up. We need to go back over to that waterfall, go through it, and go up. It'd be perfect. Was that Tear? That was Tear Blood.
Yeah, no, we definitely have enough late game stuff right now to give us basically the final sword if they want it.
Cemo has to go back and get the book. because of the hard
Indeed.
reset.
But with Manicore, that's not
It's
perfectly
imp.
underworked Fiend. That's an imp, right?
Pretty sure that's imp, yes.
No, that's actually Cagnazzo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right, because the imp is Trickster. I remember that, his Trickster in his name.
Fuse is having some difficulties with those Lupicants, Cagnazzo's older brother. Wait, we haven't seen Dance Off from either of these runners.
No, we have not.
Ooh, gain the succubus kiss. Really hurts.
I liked how he guarded one of the kisses. It's like she like goes in for it, gets one, then like pulls her head back, goes to the second one, and he just like dodges with his head.
Something like that. Blocking mail is just amazing, and you'll see it in full use in the chaos fight, just because like you might get hit with like 3 of those like mines that just blow up, and you'll just see guard pop up twice.
That sounds so good.
It is kind of busted. Mind you, I think it's like a low % chance of it happening, but if you get that low % chance over and over again, oh, that's a joy use. We could buy whatever we want now.
That's pretty much guaranteed claim if it shows up in the shop. Now here's something I don't know because I am newer runner of this game. The upgrades that you get for the shop between Death and Headhunter, are they unique, or is it essentially like a tier? So like if you beat, say, Death, because you normally fight him second, it gives you the first flag, and then when you beat both, you get both flags, or is it unique inventory?
I have no clue. That's something you need to talk with Devange about, or Cecil in chat. Alright, top floor is basically done. Fuse looks like it's just going to go over to Clock Tower, which Fuse has not done Clock Tower. Yeah, most of this XP difference between our two runners is literally Death, Balor, and Legion right now.
Well, good news for Cemo. He is in the right place right now, so he will be able to get that giant bat after a couple of rooms here. Each pulls its own thing, and each adds the pull perfect. Thank you for that.
But Fuse is going to go ahead and fight Death. Cemo will see the book. We'll know how to get there. Again, putting Hammer off to basically the last location possible. Okay, real talk. If you're going to use Balmung, you might as well just use Rando's Spear. By the way, Cemo has Giant Bat now.
I mean, yeah. I think honestly, you get better backdash cancels from the Balmung than you do with the Rongus, because you get that extra reach from it too. And because it's again that higher jump height that you want, it's kind of better because of the activation time. So I think it's just better.
Also, you just saw him guard like 2 Death Sickles.
It did. That's disgusting. Did he just go to the This is disgusting!
This is the power of the blocking man.
Fuse, I need you to calm down, sir. Like, you're turning this into a bigger meme than it already is. I actually lie. I want you to make it the biggest meme possible.
This has been a great first day of the tournament, aside from like the first set of games having like a 30-minute delay due to the rig hosting SG1 crashing.
It's okay. The hamster didn't know that it was a leap year. It's okay.
Did you just steal
I
my
actually
joke?
didn't realize that it was a leap year.
Did you just steal my joke?
No, I just reused it. Look at all those guards! He blocks two on one bonehead on fish bones, 2 on the other. What is this? Just look at this! Look at this! He just got final guard from I think it was a Medusa head, and there's a Cognazo, and he guarded the Medusa, he guarded the Spite. What is this?
Oh, you kind of get your iframes too if you guard, by the way.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know if you missed it, but he jumped into the spikes, and it was guarded.
I'm watching. I'm seeing all these guards pop up.
I'm pretty sure it was 4 gardens in a row for cemo in the waterway. And Fuse is just like, nah, it's okay, I can walk on spikes. Don't worry about it.
No, blocking Mel is just stupid. Mind you, if you get bad luck and like you start getting a whole bunch of fails on it, it does not have that much defense. Like, no, I think there's a half the better armors in the game have like at least twice the defense number on it. So you could still get screwed by it.
At this point, I just want both of our runners to have it, and I just want to see all of the guarded memes. Like there it is! cemo coming through for me when I look at this! You can't stop it!
Coming through! I'm coming through! 1 second.
But the merman will stop him.
Alright, that's where Manicore was. Now Fuse is like, oh crap, now Forbidden Area is opened up to me.
Now, he hasn't done Valor yet, though, so he might actually not do that until afterwards.
Also, Book 3 is either in the worst room of the game, or in Dance Hall.
Wait, time out. We actually have a worst room in the game?
Yeah, the room with all the stone Medusas, the spikes, the conveyor belts, the demon that just randomly shows up.
Oh, yeah. So that's our worst room in the game. I have learned today. Oh, that's not good. He accidentally hit up B, shot that fireball. He's still got plenty of MP because of his levels and that ring. Look at that. Just able to get up there. Playing it safe. Farming up the hearts. I like this.
Gauntlet 2. Cecil's like, I'm just going to call it Gauntlet 2.
Yeah, that's what I call it. It's like second trial, Gauntlet 2, something like that. Satan Ring. Cemo's getting. I was curious because I'm also a Super Metroid runner, so there's a very obvious worst room in the game in there.
Oh yeah.
Is he gonna do it? Oh, cemo with the big brain. Do it. He's gonna go up.
Yep, no, he's already know what the other chimes are down here.
And the best part is, he's gonna. If he comes in for an interview, we have to ask him. So you went up after getting Giant Bat and checking it. How did you feel when you got Slide?
No, this is the logical way to get Slide too. That's the funniest bit, though. You have to do all of this to get Slide logically. Also, where is Fuse going? Oh, with Slide, he's going to do Dance Hall backwards. Okay.
Yep. He didn't pause, he didn't hesitate, he didn't do anything different in game.
Also, watch Giant Armor just vanish.
Just when he gets to that fight, nobody blink.
Fuse keeps on trying to destroy ceilings with Demon's Lord and failing. There's our third book! Alright. How do we become Dracula today? We have it, Guy and Golem right there. So, our way to become Dracula is to sing like a siren, punch like Kangaz, I don't know, and be iron hard like Iron Golem. Which Fuse does not have Iron Golem, which was behind Bowlor.
Bowlor.
So Cemo actually has all 3 souls. He just doesn't know it yet.
Yeah, he does have information on 2 of the books, if I remember correctly.
Yes, both runners have books 1 and 2. Cemo knows Siren and Cagnazo.
Yeah.
Poor pronunciation.
Oh, that was perfect. That ting is just beautiful to my ears.
And here's the thing, Fuse is going full clear dance hall. Oh, no potato pancake and a hard reset. Okay. Now, does Cemo go up to dance hall to get their soul? Their book, I mean. Sorry. It's been a long day. Oh, there's our kicker skeleton. We're just missing 1 gray soul. That's a hippogriff. Oh, Persimmon right behind the Minotaur, and Fuse takes another hard reset. It's like, I'm just going to keep on reaching out to all these areas.
And Cemo, with these great use of fireballs here, doesn't want to stop at all. He's just going to throw one, keep up with it so he can just maintain his speed.
No, I did see, like, earlier this week, where that was like our first soul. Walked into the Creaking Skull fight, shot it, walked right past it as it died.
That's amazing.
It was great.
Did he just get what I thought
He got a
just
rehab
got?
sword.
Okay.
You see that giant gray portion on Cemo's map? That's where he needs to go. Also, that breakable ceiling for Go mode is the second time that's been in Go mode today.
I don't think I've ever seen this weapon in use.
It's just like the Leviathan or Huntring.
Okay.
Fuse, just power reset, yeah. Alright, so we have not seen the shot with death being dead in it. So the final sword, and that's basically it. By the way, did you know that was a kicker skeleton?
That's crazy.
Did Cemo forget that he's already checked that? Like to thank Randomania for the raid. You just joined us. This is a randomizer. This is the Aria of Sorrow randomizer. It's our first match between Cemo and Fuse of tonight. If you're new to the Castlevania Aria of Sorrow randomizer, we just randomize all the souls, weapon. We also randomize when you actually take damage. Not really, that's just the armor they're wearing. And it's been the meme for a while now. Also, Cemo's going to do top floor, completely missing out with the book set. Yeah, so Fuse needs to get down and kill Balor. Cemo needs to go to dance hall. Oh, Fuse is going to Balor now. Eversing! That's actually the highest defense, like, numbered armor in the game. I mean, I don't know how much higher you can get from actually blocking our damage, but, you know. That's so hilarious. Oh, Cemo just got his Joyous.
Yeah, and Fuse just found the blue book.
Yep. Oh yeah, Fuse didn't have the blue book either. That's completely forgot about that.
Yep, because I know he went up and checked the top item there in that corridor, but he didn't check the left one when he came in earlier.
Dude, Man Prison's pretty good, but hard resets it. Fuse says, I know where that book is, I'm just going to go ahead and do these trials. Gets defeat.
He guarded it this time.
Hit me once, shame on you. Oh, he bought the final sword, by the way. Oh, that's some good XP right there. That final sword has about the same damage numbers as Claim, but hits twice.
Man, he's just loving those feet today.
Probably thought we were a different streaming site. Anyway, moving on before anyone can think too much harder on that joke. Cemo's now going to go to dance hall. We'll get their final book. And Fuse is going to do a trick that Cemo was not able to do earlier. The giant bat skip here. So that whole wall is not fully solid. They only made 3 of the bricks in that wall solid.
So he hard reset again, so he did lose out on all that XP that he got from the first room.
Well, of course, you know, Balor, which, now that I can see the beast tree, does give 16,000 EXP. So, it's not too much of a loss if he does go ahead and fight Balor.
I mean, XP
also,
is XP.
Isn't this the worst room of the game? Can you not think of this as the worst room of the game?
I can see it.
Is that our Black Panther? Oh no.
Oh, yes. At the end of the seed, that's when I want to see it every time.
And that's a place where Cemo is not going to go to. Fuse will have Black Panther going throughout the chaotic realm. Cemo won't. Oh, Cemo. Where are you going, Cemo? To the war point? Tell me you're going to war point.
Looks like survey says yes.
Fuse is going to have a faster fight against Balor because of Final Sword if Fuse chooses to use it. Oh, it goes for the Ranga Spear. Okay. I dig it.
I'm curious why he didn't go for the Final Sword, because can't you hit that from the ground in a crouch position, at least one hit on the eye?
Yeah, you can, and if you get close to it, you could do double hits with, like, hilt of the blade. And it, I want to say either same or just a bit higher damage numbers than Rongulus on this guy. But Cemo is going to go to Graham, become Dracula. Fuse will be shortly after. Ting! Oh, does switch to Final Sword. Going to try to get some double hits in like that. Look at that. That slash was 250 damage. A pain. Oh, okay. Dead Balor. And Iron Golem. Fuse is now in go mode.
He does still have to go get that blue book, so that way he'll know the soul, but yes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So Cemo does have a little bit of a lead here, just because he has to go get that. Wouldn't surprise me if Fuse goes into the room. Did he save after the Balor fight?
I did not see.
I don't think so, because he seems that he's there too quick.
Getting some nice main core stress. Oh, right against the wall.
That's the best.
That's where you. Yeah, that's where you want to do main core against any boss, so you can just keep on doing damage without having to get out the transformation. Already into phase 2 of the first form here. Get some more main cores. You don't want to do too much damage because you have to equip the stuff before the final hit on phase 1.
Oh,
wait,
no.
No!
No! No, Cemo, no! It's not him!
Well, Cemo hopefully will read the message that Graham gives.
Yeah,
You
he
do not
read
have
it.
Dracula's power. Boom. That just gave Fuse about 2 minutes to catch up with. Oh, which, by the way, here he is on top floor with Black Panther.
Yeah, so the little bit of a lead that he had just by being up there first, it's kind of going to the wayside here because of that Black Panther and blocking mail doing justice, even for a bat.
So good. And then you can also equip Iron Golem too to this like whole thing. And so sometimes like you'll take damage and sometimes you just tink, but you still just go through without knockback. It's amazing. Yeah, no, Black Panther's probably going to be the big killer here. Cemo will have a few extra levels on Fuse, so, you know, DPS is in Cemo's favor. But if Fuse takes a death like to Julius or Chaos, it's still Cemo's game. That can happen. That's happened a lot today, actually. Yeah, like right now, like Cemo's doing 63 to Fuse's 59, so it's about 4 numbers off.
Yep, that is right. And a good corner here for both of our runners.
Oh, that was a lot of good hits there, too. Cemo's already in phase 2 of this fight, even though he went into this just slightly behind.
Good use of mana core here, getting another cycle in.
There we
There we
go.
go.
There we go. Oh wait, this he's using him?
Oh no. I can't blame him.
Yeah, we both said imp when we first saw it too. Yep, there we go.
Read the message? Yep.
Read the message. Cemo's getting some really good double hits in here. Should be using main core though. Not gonna lie, main core.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, main core's, you know, you can still get 3 hits in per transformation. Still gets the kill though.
Question in chat was what happened. So both of our runners went into the fight. They both had every hint. The blue book hint, they both thought was imp. So their first attempt at the fight, they put on imp, which is not the correct soul. They needed Cognazo. And so Fuse was catching up because of that. But because he also did the same thing, we're now back at the same exact spot. So Cemo is just a little bit ahead right now and is going to be making his way over to the J fight.
Hey, these wrecking balls with Final Sword is so good. Yeah. I mean, Fuse will still probably catch up to Chaos about the same time Cemo gets there, probably. Depending on how fast they get through their Julius fights.
Yeah, especially since he got another good corner hit out of that again to get him into a quick phase 2. But he's not going for any early match core in phase 2. So it's going to be just slightly slower because he is under in level. Looks like Fuse is level 20. And he's opting for Ascalon here.
That's strange. Gets a double guard there.
Ding, ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, there we go. All right, we're back on the final sword. I wonder if he doesn't know about the safe spot.
Oh, I love the safe spot.
I learned about it today because of a race, and it's the best thing ever. You can literally just crouch on the left side, and all the beautiful fire meatballs that he puts spinning around the room, you ignore it. It just goes grazing by your hair. It's amazing.
Yeah. I'm the only runner that I know of that uses that safe spot.
I used it. I used it in my run today.
Ooh.
Guarded the hand.
Alright, Cemo just got to his J fight.
So I'm going to ask a question, and I hope you know the answer, or chat might. The Ring of Skulls above Teddy Graham there, is that also sharing a health pool with him?
I don't think it does.
Because you can damage that.
You can. I've never... See, I wish there was a way we can, like, maybe do, like, with the practice tool. I still use Final Sword. You use Final Sword against this guy, especially if you're going to Manicore him. Anyway. Skull Ring's a different entity altogether. Okay.
I'm teaching people in chat stuff. Woo!
Yeah, so for Julius, there's like a, you know, people think he's weak to dark, which he's not. He's only resistant to holy. But if you're going to still use stuff like Manicore, you want to use Final Sword, just because most of the souls, like Manicore, scales off the strength stat.
Look at that whip guard!
Ooh! Can't guard that kick though! Oh, that might have though.
Nothing beats a good boot to the face. Boot to the head. Guard and lets the Manicore happen! Let's go, blocking male, MVP of this run. Cemo already in phase 2 as Julius is charging up his Grand Cross. So, I'd like to point out, Black Panther for Fuse. Cemo doesn't have it. Fuse is just outside of the J fight, so he's making up that time right now.
But he's also a full J fight behind.
It is true, but okay, he is 100% a full J fight behind. Got in just as Cemo's leaving, so a quick wave there, and we've got the gun meme. Okay, it's over.
Yeah, he only used it just to shut it off. You could literally do this whole fight with the gun.
That actually happened earlier. If you remember, the gun was used for a whole fight.
Yeah, oh, I can't think he did it. It was against Nimban. No, Doc. I didn't see what Doc did. I know whoever Nimban was against did it. Padola did.
Yeah. Fuse is making good use of the range of the Balmung there, using the backdash cancel to make sure that he gets that damage reset. Also keep him at max range outside of that whip.
Cemo's also using the Giant Bat to the best of his ability. Giant Bat still has a decent speed up.
So if you saw right there when he went through the upgraded Creaking Skull enemy, he took 3 hits. That's why I don't like that soul that allows you to just ignore the damage frames, just because you get more hits in, because it takes away your iframe.
Oh, Fuse is on Grand Cross. And now the only room that really makes it to where we do have to have Skula. Because, you know, there's some seeds where Skula can actually be in the Chaotic Realm just for this section right there.
So I'd like to point out, because of that soul, he took a hit from the fireball and guarded the fireball. This is just silly.
Also, where is our Hippogriff? Is it going to be the Hippogriff even
absolute
spawn?
last? It has to. I'm pretty sure. So it's going to be the absolute last check, because I'm pretty sure we checked everything else. There it is. It's right there.
Oh my goodness.
Hippogriff.
Wow. Wow. Oh, by the way, Fuse is still fine, Julius.
He just guarded Emperor Chicken.
Also, did anyone notice my game earlier? I had like 10 Julius dashes in a row. Speaking of, Julius is down for Fuse.
Alright.
But here I am trying to hit Julius with the Death Sickle, and he just dashes. Anyway, Cemo's on Chaos now.
Alright.
There's 2 phases to this Chaos fight. First phase, you give up everything. You know, Final Destination style. No iron. Well, you can use iron, but no souls. Just whatever you have in your hand. Then we get to fight the core, which is a different entity to itself.
Fuse checked the souls there. The first bullet one that we found was Mudman.
Ooh, doing 310 damage with Final Sword Strike is pretty nice.
That is disgustingly good.
No, we say that, but if you're doing casual run and you like over level yourself, you'll be doing like, you know, 500 damage, 600 damage with this. We're just saying 300 because of how we normally play this game low level.
I'm excited if I'm doing 200. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Oh, we get our blue souls back. And our yellow souls, and looks like the red statue didn't get hit that much, and there we go, phase 2. Phase 2 of Chaos is this little black core in the middle of the room. It has a super high defense. Around the core is 4 eyeballs. Each time we destroy an eyeball, the defense lowers, but while we're doing so, we're not actually damaging the boss itself. While this goes on, there's a giant bone dragon that likes to wombo combo you. And those little green balls that if you hit one, acts as a delayed detonation, doing a lot of damage. So it's very possible to get hit by like 5 separate things at once in this fight, as cemo just got himself detonated.
Really good. He guarded the dragon's blast. That's huge because that's a big chunk of damage. I think it is the highest amount of damage in the... He guarded it again!
I'm sure he's wishing he guarded that thorn attack.
Absolutely.
Also, I'm surprised he's not main-coring the bottom right eyeball right now.
I think he's just doing it to sync up because the attacks are pretty close. It looks like he actually got a couple double hits doing this method because of where he was placing the tip of the sword. And 98 damage with the mana core is really good here. Really good. And 50 with a sword. So good call going for all 4 eyes.
Yep, about 7, maybe 6 more of those mana cores. And cemo will be finishing in first place. Because the core has about 3,000 health. And there we go. Get your GGs in chat for cemo. Official SLR time of 1:25:30 as Fuse starts their Chaos fight.
Man, look at that. So the Black Panther definitely helped, but it just wasn't enough.
Oh yeah, it's just they got routed this time around. I mean, Fuse is still doing about 300 damage with the final sword. And
Yeah,
he's a
just
nice
under.
backdash cancel.
Yeah, those are very clean.
No, he just did like 900 damage to that blue statue and killed it. But yeah, don't forget this is game 1 of 3. Oh, look at that main core damage though. Just that's a dead eyeball right there.
Absolutely. So one fun thing, our runners never went back to get Death's Robe.
Oh yeah, we forgot all about Death's Robe.
I know I didn't. I love that item. Huge int boost. Makes mana core do so much damage.
Fuse is opting to do 2 eyeballs on this guy. I mean, you can still see he's doing 50 damage, like with a sword slash, just done right, and 150 with main core. So, I mean, half the time. I mean, you could argue that Fuse will have a faster chaos this way, depending on how long cemo took on the eyeballs, but. Yep. Fuse is getting close to his GG. I think this will be the first time today that both runners finished their seed. Alright, get your GGs in chat for Fuse. We'll have game 2 in a few minutes. About 3 minutes separated both runners. Very close run there. But yeah, we'll be right back.